Well, it isn't final yet, but it looks like the Washington Commanders and Eric Bieniemy are nearing a deal. So we're going to talk about all that and much more in today's video. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content. It takes 1 second. Just click that red button. Also, hit that like button and that notification bell. It helps out a ton. So it's not 100% official yet, but all of the reports are basically saying that the Commanders and Eric Bieniemy have mutual interest and are basically just hashing out those final details of the contract and also who will be on the offensive staff. So I was waiting as long as possible to make the video because I wanted to just make the video when it was official, and I probably still will, but here's just a quick video in case it doesn't happen today. So I'll read this from Ian Rapport, kind of kick things off this morning. The Commanders and Chiefs offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy have mutual interest, and it's trending in the right direction toward him being their new coordinator. Both sides are working through specifics, but Bieniemy is the top choice. If all goes well, this should be official today. He said that at maybe 10 a.m. around then at 9 a.m. So, and he I believe arrived in DC Wednesday night, had dinner with Rivera and company, and then yesterday they were meeting, and then today I think yesterday was the interview, and today they're meeting again. It's been a while, but something should come out soon. Probably, of course, right after I finish recording this video, or even worse, right after I finish posting this video, it'll be official. But I'm hoping it is the case. And I know someone's going to be asking, and it's now amongst Commanders fans, it's mostly known, but there's still some Commanders fans that are saying, why would Eric Bieniemy ever leave the Chiefs offensive coordinator spot to go to a worse offense, a worse franchise, or at least lately a worse franchise, to be, for a lateral move? Okay. Let's explain it. He wants to be a head coach. He has been the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs for the last 5 years. They've been a top 5 offense every single year he's, been there. He's won 2 Super Bowls there, been to 3, done a really good job. But he hasn't gotten a head coaching job. And, there's a bunch of reasons, but, he wants, he's done everything he can there. He's not able to call the plays because Andy Reid is a mastermind there, and he should be calling a lot of the plays. But Eric Bieniemy understands, hey, if I haven't gotten a head coaching job in 5 years, being a top 5 offense, and Andy Reid isn't going anywhere. So if I want to get a head coaching job, I'm probably gonna have to leave, and that's what he's doing. He wants to leave, and he's probably gonna land with the Commanders, and I would absolutely love that. So let's go over some more updates. I'll get into this Ben Standig tweet a little bit later. But John Keim says, second day of Eric Bieniemy's interview with the Commanders. Learned long ago, until there's a deal, anything can happen, but it's definitely trending well. So that's just something to consider. But Ian Rapport did say that Eric Bieniemy is their top choice. And I've been saying that for a while, that I think he is their top choice. And I'm happy that it's out that they are. And yeah, it's trending in the right direction. Should happen anytime today. Maybe it'll happen tomorrow. I'm hoping it is today, though. I really, really am. And Albert Breer says, Chiefs OC Eric Bieniemy will be back in Ashburn to continue talks with Commanders coach Ron Rivera today. Sources say they'll cover staffing and contract this AM. If things go well, Washington could have its OC by the end of the day. Rivera and Andy Reid have been in touch too. So, some more information there. And one thing I do want to say is I don't really see a very strong path for Eric Bieniemy to become a head coach here, because let's say he does really well, the offense is does well, the new owner, if the offense does well, very, very likely the team will do well. Because if the offense was like a top 15 offense this year, the Commanders would have been a playoff team, probably would have won a playoff game because the defense was top 5. So if the offense does really well, Ron Rivera, we're probably going to do really well. We're probably going to win 10, 11 plus games. And Ron Rivera is probably not going to get fired. Maybe he retires, but he's probably not getting fired. So it would be more likely Eric Bieniemy leaves. And even if he does get fired, Eric Bieniemy might not want to take his spot because the guy gave him a job as an OC. But I think that it would be more likely that he leaves. And if he does leave, it sucks because he, this is all hypotheticals, because he did a good job for us. But he would, because of the rules that the NFL has in place for minority coaches, we would be getting 2 third-round picks, so it wouldn't be all bad. And hopefully, maybe he had someone on his staff that did a really good job, and maybe we can promote him. Who knows? But that is just something to consider right there. So I just thought I should put that information out there, some connections with it. I mean, obviously, Ron Rivera and Ron Rivera and Eric Bieniemy have a connection, but Eric Bieniemy and Martin Hurney do as well. Hurney was the Chargers coordinator of football operations in 1991 when San Diego drafted Bieniemy in the second round. Bieniemy interviewed for the Panthers head coaching opening in 2020 with Hurney there as general manager. So some more connections. Bieniemy was interviewed for the head coaching job, so Hurney obviously likes him a little bit. And yeah, things could get done today. I'm really, really hoping it does, so we can just be done with this offensive coordinator search, and we can just focus on Eric Bieniemy and talk about all the positives. And maybe the next few days we'll go over like who's on the staff, potential options there. So I'm really, really excited. Eric Bieniemy is a huge upgrade over Scott Turner. My number one choice all along. I mean, early on I didn't think this is a possibility at all, but then as we got more and more, as we got further and further along in the process, it became more likely. And, at the end, it's probably going to be Eric Bieniemy. So, yeah, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If it becomes official, I'll have a video out, and I'll just give you guys my full reaction. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.